What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of IDK Sports Podcast, your premier spot to talk sports with the average guys. My name is Anthony. I'm my main man, Kenny, with me.
What's happening?
And we are the premier. Fix the camera, man. Got me all looking crazy. Right. And this is your premier spot to talk sports with the average guys every Monday, 5 p.m. right here on YouTube or any podcast platform. Like, subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff. Let's get into it, man. Topic episodes, man. This one of my, I like topic episodes, man.
Yeah,
topic episodes usually get us going.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because last topic episode
get into some bullshit,
get some stuff. So I'm gonna take this one back. I don't really got no episode for like really. I got no music for really inspiration for this episode. That's really inspired by this episode, but something that we need to remember.
Set the tone.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked.
That's like Nip once in his
Got you, bro.
Gotta get Nip one time. But no, the money episode that we're talking junk though, and y'all have podcasts. Know that. Know that we not the same.
She can get spooky too.
No, we not the same.
We not them. Never them.
This is IDK Sports Pod.
Yeah. Talk your shit.
We different.
Talk your shit.
I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas. Oh, I'm from Ashore. So fat nigga. To extend out to my Mac, nigga. Spend 1,000 on some t-shirts up at the socks, nigga.
Never been the same.
I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas.
Keep it cute.
You know what I'm saying? Just had to get that out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Cute. Or put it on mute, gang.
For real.
Ever.
I shouldn't even have to shout these two songs out. You should go listen to the whole album, Victory Lap,
right,
by Nipsey Hussle, the RP to the legend.
Nipsey, great
legend, man. You know what I'm saying? That was rap niggas. And last time that I checked, if you hadn't heard it by now, bro, then it's a problem, bro.
God bless.
The marathon still continues, dog.
Oh yeah, real quick. Shout out to Black Sam, bro. Heard they got the marathon burgers out there.
Yeah, and we're checking foods too. It's never stop. You saw the video?
Yeah.
It was like he said, move on, dog. Like when they talk about Nip, get active. I said, I feel that. If you supposed to be my mans, hey, bro, like, if something ever happened to you, Kenny, hey, bro, ain't nobody on this pod disparaging nothing, bro. We get active off the rip,
bro. No, my man came straight from a ribbon cutting ceremony, got straight to pressing. Just straight to pressing.
Cali a different place, bro.
It is, must be. No, but invite us out, though. We'd love to have a marathon burger.
Look fire.
Shit fire.
Look fire, bro.
Word, bro.
Let's get straight into it, man. So a couple weeks ago, by the time this aired, been a couple weeks ago, man, Ant Edwards had said he did not want to be the face of the league, right? They called like a whole brainstorm, think tank and stuff like that. First off, on that take, for me, when you're in the NBA and they're giving you endorsement monies and everybody say, oh, it's talent got endorsement monies, it's the reason why some people play on national TV and some don't. You know what I'm saying? But if you're taking the endorsement money and taking the commercials and everything like that, you have no choice. You know what I'm saying? Or you cannot take the commercials and not take all that other stuff and not be the face of the league. But that's just my business hat on. But they called the storm, like LeBron said, then LeBron came out and said, why would anybody want to be the face of the league with the way it ridiculed, like the way you get ridiculed and stuff like that. And then here comes Stephen A. Smith thinking that, you know what I'm saying, he a ball player, but he not. That's
true hooper.
You know what I'm saying? But he basically came up there and like had to defend it. Wanted to defend himself, I guess, for some of the takes he take. And I can want to play a take. You want to give a thought?
No, let's run it. Give full context.
Let me play a take. So this is Stephen A. responding to.
Stop taking the weak approach out. Passive aggressively pointing the finger at others when you play a role in what you're depicting has transpired. That's on LeBron James. He's not innocent in all of this.
Okay.
At all.
The worst thing to be called is the next Michael Jordan. It's a career ruiner.
LeBron James has given us 22 years of,
Yes, he has.
of imperfect greatness. The greatness is what we should be happy about. The imperfection is what we should also talk about. Let's do it together, and let's not overdo one or the other.
So there you go, right there. You see that Stephen A's all upset because LeBron basically, and I think LeBron kind of called him out on Twitter a little bit too, or X, whatever you call it, something that Elon Musk run.
They don't get us sued, boy. Be careful. Not get us sued.
Yeah, X. So he basically I want to ask this, like, when somebody thought about, I got another clip I can play, but let's first talk about, like, why was Stephen A so hurt about LeBron saying this?
Dish it, can't take it.
That's what it sounds like, right?
Dish it and can't take it. You have one of the biggest. Here's the thing: Stephen A. Smith is the guy at ESPN. We ain't got to make no trip about it. He's the guy over there. But it's a lot different coming from LeBron, who is the guy.
Yeah,
not just NBA, but in sports in general. So if he's not happy, it's similar like if Drake is not happy in music. Being that if LeBron's not happy and his word is pretty much gold.
Sorry, my bad.
And his word is pretty much gold in how the sport is ran or how the league is ran. And he has something to say about, the analysts and how they, shit on people. And you are deemed the main person that is leading that critique. Yeah. Oh, bro, it's the follow-up that comes with LeBron not being happy.
Yeah.
So like it would be cool if another player said, even if Ant-Man said it, Tatum said it, but now Stephen A got to go back and meet with his execs.
Yeah.
And make life a little bit easier for the program, for First Take to still live on.
Exactly.
Because he got to answer to those people.
But okay, so this is where I want to play. I got the whole clip right here. I'm gonna skip through, but so this is Stephen A directly responding. Hold on, let me play.
Your reaction.
That's some BS. I'm gonna call it, like I said, this is some straight BS. I'm not saying everything that he said was BS, because I understand there's an enormous amount of pressure that gets elevated, fellas, when it comes to being the face of the league. I understand that, but I don't appreciate what he said. I really, really don't. And listen, let's understand what the backdrop of all of this is. This is fresh off of All-Star Weekend, an All-Star Weekend that LeBron James elected to show up for and not participate in. Don't get me started with his 22 years in the league and how he ruined the slam dunk contest because he's the star. He's the first superstar that played above the rim that decided not to participate in.
Right there. Like, I'm gonna play more of the clip, but right there, you making your point with hate.
Yeah.
Off the rip. You know what I'm saying? That's hate.
Slam dunk contest. Don't get me started with him showing up at All-Star Weekend on a Sunday afternoon, notifying the NBA an hour beforehand that he wasn't going to play, so they didn't have time to sit up there and get a replacement for him, and then he showed up out there with street clothes on. Don't get me started with all of that. There's an abundance of things that have been going on throughout the career of LeBron James in this league or whatever. I'd like to remind LeBron James, first of all, there's a whole bunch of people that cover the league. They're former players. Oh, yeah, they're former players. They're not just reporters. They're former players, former big-time players, former Hall of Fame players. They talk about the league, too. And it's
so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you going, now you
throw rocks and hide your hand.
Throwing rocks and hiding your hand. Now, here's Gilbert saying some part, too.
Mr. Arenas.
Was he wrong?
He's wrong. He's wrong about some things, yes.
See, I'm from the era where when you introduced a superstar or the stars of the league, it was all positive. I'm 42, right? When you think about 92 Olympics, when you think about the 92 Olympics, you think about fine wine, like the 92.
Okay.
When you think about the 2024 Olympics, it's like mums, right? It makes your stomach hurt. That's how it's been. That's how it's been pushed to us. So
that's a part that I like. That I want to highlight, right? Has the media, especially sports media, especially for basketball, which I think is hurting the league. I got another clip that I'm gonna play. I know it's a clip heavy this time, but these clips actually explain it because another man was explaining it. Why is it seem like all basketball is highlight negativity? And why I say that is that same day that this aired, the night before, Steph had just dropped 56 on the Magic and made like 8 threes in a row. We don't talk about the good anymore. Like when I was growing up, you talked about how Tim Duncan dropped 40-12, 40 and 12. When you talk about how right now Jokic is playing at an MVP level for the Nuggets and bringing them back in real contention to win the finals again. But they don't talk about that. All we hear, especially from this new sports media, especially First Take, I think that's why he's catching much of the flack, is hate and Cowboys and Lakers. Like LeBron has been the most scrutinized superstar I've ever seen in my life. People hate that man for what? Like I saw a clip where KG said, people not even seeing how greatness is. He's dunking on cats at 40. Bruh, I'm 34 and my knees hurt if I just walk fast enough.
Right.
Like I get if you don't like some of the decisions he made or some of the stuff like that. But Kobe had haters, but not at this level. Like Tim Duncan had haters, but not at this level. Like jokers choose to hate LeBron for what? Like it's still them numbers prove themselves. Kobe was like y'all. All people say, "Oh, he left." So Kobe was about to dip. They ain't trade Shaq. It just happened that they did. Then they went out and got Paul Gasol and all that. But Kobe was about to leave again. You know what I'm saying? Mike didn't have the freedom like that because free agency and trades, like teams had more rights back then. You know what I'm saying? Mike finally won the championship. Yeah, he won the 6, but he lost 2 in the playoffs. It's just like, like I've never seen in it the negativity of the coverage. Even there, Stephen A is upset about what? You are the loudest voice for the NBA, as far as reporters. You put yourself out there like that. So now when somebody shoot back, it's other people that do.
That was so weak.
Such and such did
That
it
was
too.
so weak. That was so weak. And that's the the aspect I want to highlight on, bro, is just the media coverage of how it deals with the NBA. And just as of recently, we spoke about ratings and viewership and those numbers declining and profitability and a whole bunch of corporate mumbo jumbo. When it comes down to word of mouth, barbershop talk, how the word on the corner, the word around the water cooler the next day is how we speak on our professional players.
And he controls that narrative.
You control the narrative. We very well could be talking about Steph dropping 56. We could be talking about how
the Thunder look great.
LeBron is still averaging 24 and 24 and 8. You know what I'm saying? Like where he's still even at 22 years in the league. Cavs just Cavs look good. They just beat the Celtics the other night.
Have a good team.
OKC still look good.
OKC looks great.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's other aspects of this league we can still speak on.
And there's some young players in this league that's ball. It's some other faces besides Ant Edwards
that we can speak on. But because we're in this microwave hot take era, you want to be the first to issue the negative. So you can say if that negative does turn to be true, or even if it's true in a glance, or if it's true in a vacuum, you can say, see, I told y'all so.
Yeah.
I told you he wasn't who y'all thought he was. I told you this player is better than this player. I told you, see, that's why them guys can't play. They couldn't play back in our era.
Yeah.
That's why they couldn't hang with us. See, they over there crying about load management. It's because it starts to build that word vomit of just spewing negativity and criticism. The league is over. The NBA ain't never gonna be the same. Then you start increasing that doubt. It works the same way with
crept in my head.
It works the same way as a commercial, to where you can end up remembering like a commercial jingle. Unless you at the store, you buying the same product.
The commercial jingles be lit.
I ain't gonna lie, I love a Progressive commercial. I'm like, I could switch my auto insurance and save. I
got Progressive.
You know what I'm saying? But when you hear things and it becomes the stick and the linger in your mind, now the casual fan or I'm just tuning in for the playoffs fan, me, where you barely stick around. It's like, well, even if the professionals say, or the guys whose job it is to watch this and to speak on this, if even they don't care, or they don't like the product, or they don't like what they're seeing,
makes me want to
what would make me want to do it? Y'all speaking on LeBron like he, like he Joe Schmuckatelli, like he ain't
y'all
nobody.
On LeBron, he slapped y'all moms, bro. Like he went to your house. So we mama smacked the shit out of her. And Like what that man do to y'all, bro? Besides hoop. Now this Bronny thing, that's funny. But I ain't gonna talk about it because you know who I am and all. But
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna play this tape. This one is a little long, but this highlights what you just said with commercials and stuff. This is some random guy on TikTok that's had a tape that I like, and it's my podcast. So y'all gotta listen to it. So that's it.
I love that LeBron called out the negativity from the way that NBA analysts and NBA media covered the
a little bit.
decade. It was better in the 90s and it was in the 80s, better in the 2000s and it was in the 90s, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. LeBron is right. This is the most skilled, most technologically advanced, best trained, best coached group that exists. The analytics are out of this world.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it might make the product feel different than it did before,
Which it does.
but man, that's the job of NBA analysts to talk about why that's beautiful. But
No point.
instead, what they have done consistently is they have tried to maintain that status, and they're making LeBron James compete against a ghost. Michael Jordan is a mythical figure who doesn't actually exist.
Mm.
Michael Jordan existed, and he played in the league at the time, and he was the best in the league when he played.
Yes.
But the version of him that gets talked about is a mythical figure that continues to exist. And in undermining the league for the last decade in order to keep LeBron James from getting to that spot, they have actually created the environment where we don't care as much about the league because everything is this better than Jordan? Or is this better than a mythical figure who never existed? And so all of the incredible talent, all of the great games, all of the great teams that exist right now are compared to mythical figures, as opposed to an appreciation of the here and now, analyzing the here and now, and giving us the ability to gain connection to them. But they talk more about Michael Jordan on a daily basis than they do the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are balling, the Cavs, the Knicks, the Celtics, who are trying to go back to back.
Yep.
They talk more about a guy who hasn't played in the league for 22 years.
Yep.
And a guy who has played in the league for 22 years, who's the best to ever do it. And they have to compare him to a ghost. Yeah.
We got the credit for him.
Yeah.
Like,
Shout out to Just Wayne on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you listen, salute. You know what I'm saying? That was a great take. That made me rethink my takes on basketball. Like I personally, I watch all sports. I watch a lot of stuff. You catch me watching stupid stuff. Like I saw the thing called quad ball. It's like,
no, I don't care. No.
It's like nah, it was bad. It was on ESPN News. It's like, what's that game they played in Harry Potter?
I never watched Harry Potter.
They played like they actually have like sticks between their legs like they're on brooms. And it's stupid.
Nope.
Why is it a league for that? But anyway, back on topic. It basically, he's right. Like people can't get away from the Michael Jordan era. That's why Tim Duncan wasn't appreciated like he was. Kobe was, but they never let him get appreciated like that. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of players.
Forgotten greats.
That's been KG was great. Kevin Garnett was great. Like it's
Nash, T-Mac. There's a clip of this young dude. He
trying to check T-Mac. He said what T-Mac was doing.
Like, what was you doing at 24?
Dropping 30,
averaging 30, gang. but because
they got this young girl telling Juju that she think that Juju can beat Carmelo Anthony. He's washed. I said, yo, what is wrong with y'all cats?
This era kind of diminished the value of what we held as greatness, as a standard. Like we can get up here and say, "Oh, bro, that wasn't." He would. I'll take that back. We more so look at our era as like a nostalgic thing. Like, oh, bro, he was a dog. He did get busy. He did get busy.
Dog.
Zebo, nasty. You know what I'm saying? Or you just had respect for a defensive player.
Tony Allen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just had respect for their game.
I remember cats who had respect for Leon Poe from the Celtics on that championship run.
It's all right, man, and it's okay to do that.
Yeah, Eddie House. It's like, when you started. There's some names that was just, but yeah, like, it's the analyst job. TNT ain't done neither. I know they about to be done, but that TNT crew ain't either. They talk shit about this whole. They've been talking shit about this whole era for the past 10 years. They damn self how basketball is trash. It's not good basketball. You know, I get it. We get it, Shaq. You were great.
The most dominant man ever played.
I get it, Charles. You were great. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Smith, you was fast.
New York legend, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Played with Jet Smith.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? You was good. But like Kenny Smith was good too. But you know what I'm saying? Like it was stop. They talk so much down about it that it really had like I had to that made me catch myself. Like I was talking jump, but they'd be like, man, it ain't the same, man. They shoot these threes. You know, they say, no, I take advantage. I looked at some of these games and look how they play. I said, these guys are doing, you got 6'10 jokers up here. Like Shea is like 6'7" with 7-foot wingspan, playing point.
Yeah, I
What are we
you
talking
kind of got to
about?
put it in perspective of exactly what
It's
you
a
saying,
bunch
bro.
of 7-footers out here running around on the court.
Yeah.
Like Jokic is out here looking like the dude that drinks the beer with you the night before and then dropping 31, 10, and 10.
Something that should be spoken of.
LeBron's 40 still dunking on cats. Steph is still out here shooting threes like he ain't never stopped. He's about 50. You know?
Yeah,
And then you don't even get a chance to get down to the lower cats that's not even on good teams that still balling. LaMelo, if you haven't seen look at LaMelo, LaMelo's balling at the Hornets. Team just bad. But we used to have respect for jokers that used to be on bad teams.
Yeah, and still get a bucket.
And still be averaging 26. Trae Young still out here balling with Atlanta. You know, the Knicks are doing a great job. Like the Cavs, like you said, the Cavs is like a resurgence of Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell, if y'all ain't seen that Celtics game, he went to his old on. He was dunking on cats and everything.
But,
Jason Tatum out here playing like he pissed off at the world because Steve Kerr. You know?
but we gonna miss it because we so wrapped up in, well, this ain't that, or this ain't how it used to be, or man, those guys, you can't you can't minimize somebody being great at something, especially if you're coming from a standpoint. I get the OG basketball players that, you know, still come around and commentate and stuff like that, but you can't minimize something that you're not of an era that you're not a part of.
You can't look at LeBron and see it hit 40. He's doing 23.
And just think like, oh, that just sweeping the rug like that. Oh, that just wouldn't
or
happen.
is he so great that it's normal now?
You can't.
It's only with basketball. Football don't do that. Baseball damn sure don't do that.
No, only thing I see that in is my comparison is in boxing, where, you know, where that Floyd ghost still hangs around with these young guys. Like nobody can lose. Nobody can lose. Nobody can take that chance. Nobody can take that risk. Floyd took risk. Canelo took risk.
Everybody did.
Shane took risk. Zab took risk.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like basketball. Like you said, the narrative to be the first one to be negative.
I gotta be the first one to the punch, bro. I got to be.
The first one to be negative. Like, oh, this is great. It's somebody right there to be quick to be like, no, it's not. It's not great. And that's why I hate we got caught up in last topic episode with the ring. I hate that. Me personally, I potted with it because I believe what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate that we compare greatness with just rings. It's so much more to the sport. And winning a championship, only one team out of the whole league can do it.
Man, it's a flawed argument because
And we all like the man ain't got no rings.
Think
Too.
about a guy like Trent Green, baller,
Good quarterback,
but gonna be forgotten in time because ring conversation.
Dan Marino, good quarterback.
Hooper, Jim Kelly,
You know, and take it to basketball. There's some good teams. The Jokers just didn't get a ring. Some of them, them Jazz teams with Karl Malone and them boys. Good team. Couldn't beat the Bulls. Patrick Ewing, good player. Good Knicks teams. Couldn't beat the Bulls. Reggie Miller, couldn't beat the Bulls. Like, you can also say that, like, I get it. I do think I agree with what he's saying. Everybody now is chasing this mythical ghost because now you got cats that wasn't even around when Jordan played talking about Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this era, it's so many like when we came up, we knew LeBron was the best, but people were D Wade fans,
Oh
Chris
yeah.
Paul fans, Chris Bosh fans. Like people was
Melo.
fans, Melo. People
Yeah.
was fans of other cats. This generation now, it's like LeBron or nothing. Like, if you're not seeing are you seeing what Shea is doing right now? I see what Ant-Man is doing. It's a lot of young cats, Jaws back out here eating. Pablo from the Magic is out here eating. It's a lot of nice young players
Gotta give 'em a
that we're
chance.
not highlighting. That's why ESPN is losing
failing.
ratings.
Yeah.
Because that shit that y'all putting on First Take is for people that don't watch the games
That's for clicks, man.
and for clicks. But the real sports fans, like, you used to be able to wake up and know what, like, if I like Tuesday nights, right? Say you had to work, like most people work during the week, right? You used to be able to, if you missed the 10 o'clock game and some of the late night stuff, you used to be able to watch Sports Center and
More.
catch up and see what's coming up.
That's a fact. That's a fact. There was a lot of mornings. I know just me growing up, a lot of mornings just growing up, and you can just turn on Sports Center. It's something like in the background that you can just play, but you'll have a litany of stats that you can just spew out just because you was able to get those highlights. And they wasn't speaking it. They were just speaking like the analysis of the game, the stats, the figures.
Yes.
You know, you actually get an appreciation to learn the game as opposed to, oh, this ain't that and this ain't good and this is a bad quality. Y'all speaking on the quality before the food even gets to the table.
That's what I'm saying. Like, are you teaching people the sport? People are not learning anything on ESPN anymore. Like, I get it. Debate shows are needed. I'm not saying that debate shows are not needed. I'm not saying hot take shows are not needed. But at the same time, like, can we get back to actual sports casting? Like, highlights, commenting on the highlights, commenting on real stats, and getting out our feelings. Your man is an emotional wreck right now, bro. Stephen A. been saying some crazy stuff, bro.
I heard him.
And then now he's trying to be like, oh, I don't know. Like, and there was another one with Shanae. When Shanae Abumake was up there with Gilbert. And Gilbert basically laid out stats. He said, the face of the league is already here. By the time people turn 26, Kareem had a championship and 6 All-Star appearances. Somebody else great did, Mike did, and everybody else did, right? Jason Tatum has the same thing. Why is he not being pushed to the face of the league? Because y'all don't like him. For what y'all say his game is boring. But he has a championship, multiple All-Stars, he's only 26 years old. But y'all don't like him because they say his game boring. He don't give you flashiness. It's because he's not like y'all don't want to put him up there. But so the media or then Stephen A was like, oh, the media doesn't pick. The people pick. No, you pick
them.
Y'all pick who y'all want to talk about. That's how y'all keep people from being MVPs.
Yep.
Y'all keep people from being Hall of Famers and stuff like that. Like y'all done went more emotional with it, and it is crazy. That's why it's very few. And I told you that I listened to. Shout out to Colin Coherd. It's a take show, but it's just him. But he also will bring people on opposite sides and listen to him. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Stephen A hasn't earned the right to like speak on the game and have a take. I'm not saying that just because he wasn't an NBA player. But what I am saying is, you know what I'm saying, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You wanted to be the guy. You the face of ESPN. They have you on everything. And that was the problem. They had you talking football, everything like that. Now you want to talk basketball. And it's just like you've been so negative.
I think it's very much you kind of roll with the wave. When the wave became hot take focus, it's like almost oversaturated with everybody got to have a take. Everybody got to have a take. And it's like at the end of the day, we never really stuck around for the takes. You know, that wasn't the replay value. The clicks is for the takes. But the reason why we became fans of the show, or why we became a fan of you, is because you can deliver a message through the stats or through the analytics that conveyed it and made it digestible for the consumer, for the viewer.
It was still backed by facts.
You know what I'm saying? It was still backed by something factual, where we still can view them like, okay, it's not really skewing us about it. You know, it's not really skewing us one way or the other. We can still appreciate the product that we're seeing on TV, or when we buy these tickets, you know, to go see them live. You know, we can still appreciate what we have in front of us, and for the era that we living in. You know, we cannot, all of us can just jump into a time machine and, you know, jump back to the 80s and 90s and watch the Bad Boy Pistons play, you know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Play Showtime. You know, we can't just make that happen. But what we can do is live in the now and commentate and analyze the now so that it's still an appreciation for the players you have. Like, bro, you gonna watch a whole bunch of players wash right past us.
Facts.
And for none. It was all for none. So again, like, yeah, I'm not showing up because I don't like, even on the player side, again, I can't speak for them, but as a professional, it's like, yeah, I don't show up. They don't care about anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down this season. Y'all don't care. Yeah, y'all, you know, y'all on my head on the socials for Embiid. Like, you know, I don't care. I'm shutting it down, bro. Y'all don't care. Y'all, you know, y'all don't care about my mental health, which is what y'all love to say y'all do.
That's a fact. But pivoting to narratives, let's pivot to another part of sports discussion that I like. I'm a person that, like, maybe it's the manager in me or what I do in life. That's my job. I never think in the now. I'm always thinking in the head, right? Sometimes it's a detriment. Sometimes I don't enjoy the now. But I'm always thinking ahead so that downfalls and pitfalls never come, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the same aspect in sports. And I think a lot of GMs do too. And it's not popular in the sports talk world, but talking about the future while the prime is still going on.
Mm.
Prime example. I like to talk a lot about, okay, we're in this now, but when do we need to start preparing ourselves when this falls off? And, like, let's put it in football terms, right? I had no problems with the Falcons getting Michael Penix early, because if you like a quarterback and you got an aging quarterback, even though you just paid them money, you always got to be ready for the replacement. You never want to be out back like the Raiders, who have nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when you ride a train, eventually the track's got to end and people got to get off the train. Whereas the next train already at the station ready to pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. So I want to talk about maybe some things or some scenarios of people in their prime, and is it too soon or is it just the right time to get, like, ready to move replacement? So prime example. Let's talk about your team, right?
Okay.
I think let's say, and we talked about it all. I'll talk about it now. The receivers.
Mm-hmm.
This draft, with the talented receivers that's in this draft, do you go get you one?
With the idea that one of those guys ain't coming back.
It's been proven that every superstar tandem that eventually it
has to split up. It has to split up. They can't retire like that. I don't think the Eagles can hold out like that. Now, that's not popular amongst the Eagles fan base, but eventually, you know, the rubber got to meet the road. They can't finish out, which is, we're going to have AJ, Devontae, Jalen, Saquon forever.
Mm-hmm.
That just can't wash itself out. Now, in that group, AJ sticks out like a sore thumb because he has the antics. He has, he's always forward facing when it comes to the media.
Mm-hmm.
He's been the loudest when the offense is off. Mm-hmm. So he sticks out like a sore thumb. But you have other players like Saquon who can run for 2,000, and he's the same guy that's running on the field, support his teammates when they make plays. Mm-hmm. Or you have Devontae, who we may all feel like has wide receiver 1 potential, but he's just stuck in wide receiver 2. So to answer Ant's question, how heavy of an investment are we talking? Because keep in mind, we just traded a 3rd round for this coming draft for Jahan Dotson.
Yeah.
So you could already be looking at a scale back.
So yeah, you could be. Or you could be like, and this is where people be like, why would you do this? This running back class is deep. I might go get me a running back in the 4th round. Saquon ain't no older cat, but you might want to lessen his load where he doesn't carry it as much.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you have to pay him again. He'll want more money. And sometimes, no matter how great you is, the dollar always speaks. Some people like, oh, you got to pay him no matter what. That's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to happen.
And you can just care like it's before we move off at this point, and I'm probably going to say this more so while we get deeper into this topic. It's okay to sell high or sell why the
Baseball
asset
does it all
the
the time.
asset is rich. Like it's okay to sell high, bro. Like yeah, AJ is high, widely recognized as being what, maybe top 5, top 7 in his position.
Definitely top 10.
Okay, definitely top 10. Let's roll with that. He's definitely top 10. It's okay to trade in his chips in because you're definitely gonna get a return on that in the now.
Yeah.
Which is something that you can definitely use to manage moving forward.
Yeah.
Especially, coming off, knowing the expenses you got to pay coming down the road, being that you're a Super Bowl team and clearly you got some people that's worth their weight that you got to pay coming down the road. So yeah, it's okay to sell high. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. So like I said, baseball does it all the time. And maybe because I watch baseball, play baseball, I understand that. Like Shohei Ohtani, great, probably gonna go down as one of the greatest two-way players. Everybody knows his name. Greatest two-way player, first ever real two-way player. Could be your ace pitcher or your best hitter. Got traded from the Got traded. Did he traded a free agency? One of the two. Walked to the Angels. Walked to the Dodgers. Most time, if you got free agency, baseball doesn't do that. Baseball will trade you when you at your best if they know they can't afford to pay you. Get more value. People don't like to hear that though. People, the fans want to see like, oh no, I'll keep it together forever. But eventually, tough decisions have to be made. Like the Cincinnati Bengals had to make a tough decision. T, we love you, but we're not. It's not smart to give you and have that much of the pie in the receiver room.
It's not. Because you're going to lack somewhere else, and you're going not only even if you are sufficient now, you're not going to be sufficient ever. Like the thing, and I always used to hate it when you just think just because you got a Super Bowl team now, you're going to just back to back, 3-peat, 4-peat. Like that's just not going to happen.
Yeah,
players get older and injuries occur, especially in football. You're playing later into the season every year. Every year is different, new schemes, new things is happening in the league all the time. So it's like just to think that with this group, we're just going to win it all.
Mm-hmm.
So, and just to make it a guarantee that you're going to just bring somebody back, especially when they started creeping into like 27, 28, 29. Like, yeah, they're in the prime of their careers for now, but I'm not going to sign you, 4 or 5 years and make this much of a cash commitment to you, especially when I know, I can trade in these trips at 28, 29. Like even, people are, killing the Browns right now for trying to trade Myles Garrett, but at 29, you still gonna get a hell of a return for his talent, which clearly you need because you're still picking top 5.
Unlike with Debo, you got a 5th round pick.
Trade high.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not a conversation that people like to have. But it's just like I'd rather always trade you while you hot rather than wait too long. And I believe that with almost in football, I believe that with almost every position besides quarterback.
Oh yeah.
I think everybody is always. This is where the hate come in. I'll take a call on anybody on my team besides my quarterback.
I'll add one more, or probably 2 more. My offensive tackle, my blind side tackle.
Okay.
And be specific in that.
Okay.
My blind side
could
tackle.
have somebody in the cut though.
No, but those guys are rarely on the market.
Yeah, I understand that. I can agree with that one.
And then probably an edge rusher. So I should say like 2 in a pop. But
my blind side tackle,
my
yes.
blind side tackle
and
my quarterback.
Nobody could call me about Jalen Hurts.
Nobody can call him about Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson. And Jalen Carter. But
yeah, no question.
But everybody else I can feel. I feel like even taking off y'all team, everybody, like if I was on any team, if my quarterback is solid, my left tackle is solid, everybody else can be either upgrade or meet some minimum where I can make, if I can get a haul, it's a discussion.
No question. No question. 'Cause,
And like I said, like I keep bringing it back to baseball. It's nobody that's untradeable in baseball. If you watch baseball all season, the baseball is nobody that's untradeable in baseball. If I think, especially if I'm a smaller market franchise, if I can get a bunch of young players and stuff like that before I gotta like try to not let somebody walk, yeah, I need my
nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. And I agree with that because there's a lot of times where you got I just sticking with my team. I think of like James Bradbury, where he come off a damn good season. You're like, oh yeah, just give him all the money he wants. We just came off a Super Bowl, a Super Bowl run, didn't finish like how he wanted, but like, yeah, give him all the money.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be the same team that's left holding the bag, and he's not even seeing the field. So now he's untradeable. He's untradeable because nobody's taking his contract. We don't know what type of physical shape he's in or if he's even adequate. So nobody's going to take on his contract.
Mm-hmm.
So you just left holding the bag. So it's like, hey, trade these guys. Why? It sounds crazy, but if you got the pieces in-house that you can at least win with, you ain't got to be a barn burner every year where you're winning 13, 14, 15 games. I'm just talking strictly football right now.
Yeah.
But you got, you ain't got to be a barn burner every year. But if you're still a playoff team, like we see with the Browns, Myles Garrett, do you still think, hey, we're not that close, so we need to cash in so we can
more talent,
get more talent in the house? Talk about AJ Brown, T. Higgins. Hey, like, yeah, these are star talents, but we got some other pieces we got to fix too.
Mm-hmm.
Saw some rumors about Trayvon Diggs and the Cowboys. Like, hey, we got some other, there's some other some other leaks in the roof that we got to fix too.
Yeah, so sometimes it's not about just because the person is a star and they hasn't done anything to be traded. Sometimes you're good enough where maybe I can get more. If somebody's willing to give me a first and a third for your talent, like I think Myles Garrett probably get 2 first-round picks in the third.
Yeah, and it's probably a player.
Yeah, so that's a lot for the Browns. They still got Denzel Ward. They still kept a lot of their talent, but yes, you're using the Hall of Famer. Yes, you're losing the Hall of Famer, but can I get enough back where maybe I can fix all my holes? Maybe I'll fix a little bit of offensive line holes. They're getting older. That's exactly what happened with the Cowboys. Why y'all are slowing down now because that offensive line got older and y'all didn't have no replacements.
There you go.
And you didn't have a replacement at running back. I thought Tony Pollard was it. He was not it.
No, you can't be too attached to your right now roster, or even, and you saying you can speak on this as someone that manages talent in your daily life. Can't be so attached to the right now that where you forget about what's coming up.
Exactly.
And you can't do that. Well, whether if you're on the job or at home, you can't be too attached to this house is nice. I like it. I just got it to where it's comfy and comfortable to where you're now looking down the line and like, hey, this, I don't know, I'm looking at some stuff in my house, like, hey, this roof might go, or how many years is left on these appliances to where I got to start thinking about when I can fix it.
Yeah.
Let me start, putting those tokens or those chips in place to where it's, it kind of hedge that fall off.
And every team like that doesn't do that, the fall off
Pay for it.
Crazy.
Pay for it.
The fall off, like the Giants had no succession plan after Eli Manning.
I give you another one. Saints. In
Sean Payton left that
cap hell.
Done.
Cap hell.
They having to get rid of everybody this year. Like they said, Kamara probably get traded. Cam Jordan probably get traded. They said that who else? Some offensive linemen. They said they got a DeMario Davis.
They ain't got no plan.
They have no money.
They just well, I'm saying they had no plan, which led to them not having no money.
They tried to hold on to that Super Bowl run a little too long.
Yep. They was outside their window and they was too late when they realized
they had no succession plan for Drew Brees.
Yep.
Like didn't have a succession plan. Gotta always have a succession plan. Did not have one, and that left that team down bad. Down bad. Speaking of players and stuff, so I want to do something Who are the best offensive and defensive players all time for NFL franchises? So let's start. I don't want to miss no team. So let's look up the NFL divisions and see if we can agree on who is their best all time. Now, mind you, of our ages, we are
91 babies.
yeah. So we not as we might gotta go far as back as some of y'all, but let's start with the AFC East. Bills, best offensive player, best defensive player.
Offensive player.
I'm gonna say Jim Kelly and Bruce Smith.
Ooh, that's a good one. Bruce Smith is good. I would say we can make this. We can speed it up. Oh damn! I'll say Bruce Smith definitely got to go, and Thurman Thomas.
Okay. Dolphins, Dan Marino. I can't think of no defensive guys. I'm popping my heads like Zach Thomas and them jokers, but he wasn't.
I
that
was saying,
great.
what you got to think about Jason Taylor? What you thinking? I can remember Chris Chambers. That's what's screaming in my head right now. Ricky Williams might be my best offensive player.
Over Dan?
He might. I'm talking about my time.
Oh, you're talking about just your time.
Yeah, I'm talking
Okay.
about my turn.
I come back. I don't know defensive guy. That's a tough one. Maybe I might say my time, Jason Taylor. Jets. Who are the best Jets?
Revis,
Revis on defense. Yes.
hands down. Revis and probably.
Gotta be Curtis Martin, right?
I'm thinking the same thing. Probably Revis and Curtis Martin.
Yeah. Patriots. Tom
Easy.
Who's the defense though? Got some dogs. You got
I'm thinking about some edge rushers that was there.
Richard Seymour was on there.
Yep. Willie McGinnis.
Willie McGinnis.
Oh, stop it. I'm going corner. Stop it.
Who?
Stop it. Ty Law. Stop it.
I think I'm going Vince Wilfork.
I'm going Ty Law. Give me Tom and Ty Law.
I'm gonna go Tom and Vince Wilfork. Chiefs. I'm gonna say Mahomes already in offense. When you think of the Chiefs, best all time, Mahomes.
Okay. Hold on. Y'all ain't gonna like mine.
There's some other guys. You had Dante Hall. You had Larry Johnson, had a short career. Priest.
Jamal Charles. That's who I'm picking.
Jamal Charles.
That's who I'm
That
picking.
was a good career. That was a decent defense for the Chiefs. I can't think of no defensive person.
Tamba Ali.
I think the two current was the top for me. Chris Jones and
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones and Mahomes for me.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna take Jamal Charles, and I know I'm forgetting the corner off the Chiefs right now. I know I am.
Can't pick a corner for everything.
I will, but I'm picking Chris Jones for this one.
All right. Chargers. LaDainian Tomlinson.
Easy.
Junior Seau.
LT, no question. I'm forgetting somebody on that D line. I know.
Good deal. I had Sean Merriman.
Sean Merriman. You remember that lights out dance?
Yeah.
That joke was hard.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go Junior Seau and LT. When I talk about the Chargers, that's who I think about when I say all-time Chargers.
Was Cromartie on that team at one point?
Bro, I know you're not about to say Cromartie, bro.
I've been,
stop,
bro. Let me just
You
go
gotta
through
stop.
my Rolodex.
You gotta
Damn,
stop.
shit, you lucky I ain't put Jason Barrett in that bitch.
Every team is not gonna have a corner as they all-time defensive player.
That's who I remember. Junior say route, bro. Go on. I'm gonna fuck that. You tripping now? I'm going Sean Merriman because I fuck with him. Because you pissed me off now.
Cromartie.
Hey, you pissed me off.
Broncos. Camp and Elway.
That's
I would do I know people hate this. I'm gonna say TD and Champ. TD till Terrell Davis got that ain't win no championships.
Stop playing, bro. John
Did they win
Bailey.
how many Super Bowls did John go to and get
John
his ass
Chan
kicked?
Bailey and come on. And now he more of a cowboy. Well, I say Von Miller's Broncos year was nasty too.
But not nowhere near Champ.
You know, you got Brandon Marshall, his Broncos years.
It's a
Right.
tough one right here, Raiders.
Yeesh.
Damn.
Charles Woodson.
Charles Wilson's in there. I go old time Raiders. It's some,
Tyrone Wheatley.
nah, you wildin'. You wildin'. tough Raiders. Because we talking about before our time. We got the air.
Well, yeah, everybody say Marcus Allen. You got
Marcus Allen, something to say. Trying to think of offensive guy recent. Offense been so slow for the Raiders recent though.
Oh man, what's my dog? Wide receiver. What's my man?
Talking about Crabtree?
No. Oh my, Tim Brown.
Yeah, Tim Brown. There we go. We moving right along. Ravens.
You already know where I'm going with one of these. You don't even have to ask me. You don't even have to. Hey, DB, hate all you what? Ed Reed, come on.
I'm gonna say Ray.
Jamal Lewis.
I'm gonna go Steve.
And I respect that.
Because the way Steve years was nasty with the Ravens.
I remember a 2K Jamal Lewis too.
Jamal Lewis was great too though. Lamar's up there though.
Lamar is definitely up there. Hey, people don't like it, but Lamar is definitely. But hey, when it's all said and done, he might be the. When it's all said and done, he might be the greatest Raven of all time. No bullshit.
Just so I already got enough hate with Lamar, I'm gonna keep it. I'm staying 10 toes. Lamar.
There you go.
But Jamal Lewis is a close second though.
Remember shit, Todd Heap. I'm trying to think.
He was good. They have the Ravens has like good players, but they wasn't around long.
Yeah.
Like Todd Heap wasn't
Derek
around.
Mason. You remember Derek Mason?
Derek
He was more
Mason
of a Titan, right?
Derek Mason was a Titan though.
He was more of a Titan.
Them Ravens years was really good too.
Yeah.
But I don't think if we could do that, then it wasn't nowhere near the Steve Smith years. Them 3 years with Steve was nasty.
Yeah, so it can't be Steve then. You better stand 10 toes on Lamar. I know I'm not mad at that neither.
Yeah, so
you know it's Ed Reed all day, no question.
Steelers.
Woo! Let me see if I can make my dad proud with this one. I gotta make my dad proud with this.
We're going all time. So
yeah,
that's a tough.
Ooh,
You got Joe Green.
Oh, Tom. I don't know who my dad picked.
This is my generation.
Yeah, that'd be easier.
Troy. Ben.
There was some real ones on that defense, bro.
Troy and Ben.
Part of me.
You about to say Ike Taylor? No, you about to say Ike Taylor.
No, I ain't about to say no damn Ike Taylor.
Ike Taylor was a good quarterback.
Or Deshae Townsend. I'm a real one. I kind of want to go Hines Ward just for the culture.
That's a good one. If you don't pick Ben, Hines Ward is a good one.
I kind of want to go Hines Ward just for the culture.
Jerome,
Antoine Randall. I mean, I can keep going.
Antoine Randall is like a fan favorite.
Plaxico, but some people might love his Giants years more than they love his Steelers years.
I'll go Jerome and Troy. When I think of all time offense and defense. Now again 91, yo.
I'ma go Joey Porter.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Joey Porter. And yeah, I'm definitely going Joey Porter. I'm just thinking about some memories. Me and my dad, Joey Porter, and who I said first, Hines Ward. That's what I'm going. All-time Steelers.
All right, Bengals.
Oh man, Ocho.
TJ, who's your mama?
TJ Hochman Zone. Lock him up.
Nah, I'm gonna go Carson. And then I'm gonna go some Bengals good defensive players. Now I'm drawing a blank. Who you thinking about for defense?
You know I'm thinking about a corner.
It can't be a corner.
Jesse Bates.
The Bengals defense usually always ain't that good though. They done had some decent ones. Carlos Dunlap was good.
I was about to say, yeah. I was like, there was that defensive lineman that was like super nasty.
Carlos Dunlap.
Give me Carlos Dunlap.
My job, 91. I'm still thinking back, but I will go Carson.
What was that running back? What was his name? CJ Dillon?
Yes.
Give me CJ Dillon.
Yeah. Is it Dillon?
Is it Dillon? I might be messing his name up. Y'all gonna kill me.
It's Dillon, I think. Cause he played for the Patriots too. I know what you're talking about. Dillon was his last name. Corey Dillon.
Corey Dillon. Thank you, guys. Y'all probably roasted me in the comments.
Corey Dillon.
Corey Dillon, and
I'm on Corey Dillon. Carlos Dunlap was a great DN for them.
TJ Hoshman-Zood.
They had another Samoan that like.
I think Leon Hall. Leon Hall was there. Yeah,
They had
give
a
me
Samoan,
Leon Hall and
like
TJ Dillon.
Then they had like a Notre Dame grad, another Samoan that played middle linebacker there for all them years.
Maluga.
Yeah,
No, I think he was at USC though.
USC. Yeah, Maluga was a great inside linebacker for them.
He was. Then they had that crash out that was there. That was there at the
Vontez Burfict.
Yeah, but well, it was a crash out.
Browns.
Hmm.
Browns a tough one for me because they just came back.
Oh man, come on, man.
Who?
Going Josh Gordon.
I'm gonna say Joshua Cribbs.
Cool. That's cool.
Joshua Cribbs on offense.
Going Josh
And
Gordon.
defense, Myles Garrett.
Easy.
Okay. Texans, Andre Johnson. Zach Cunningham.
Brian Cushion. That's the only difference I got.
Coach,
I gotta show love to the crash outs.
hey, Coach Peyton Manning and Bob Sanders. And if you know, you know.
Yeah, all right. Well, I can't even argue that. Actually, just to be different, give me my boy Marvin. He a killer on and off the field though. Marvin and Bob.
Marvin's still in jail. Ain't he?
I know he ain't in jail. Marvin ain't in jail. Is he in jail?
Marvin, didn't he really kill somebody? I'm about to look it up. Marvin Harrison Sr.
Oh man, you ain't got. What about Dwight Freeney? You ain't got Dwight Freeney
Over Bob? No.
over Bob. Yeah, Bob was too much. No, it's a legend.
Google no. Harrison, the wide receiver, is not in jail.
All right, bingo. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say free him toes backwards.
Now to Marvin Harrison.
Ain't say Dwight Freeney though.
Nah. Yeah.
There's some people. There's some y'all let us know in the
Let us
comments.
know
We
in the
definitely
comments.
forgetting some people. We definitely forgetting some people.
Jaguars, I got a shout out my HBCU grad, Jimmy Smith.
Come on now.
I'm
going Keenan McCardell.
Keenan McCardell's up there, Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Defense. Jalen?
Ramsey? Jalen Ramsey? Yeah. Nah, man, we better than that. That's too easy.
No, I'm saying is he up there on that Jaguars defensive list?
Yeah, no, he definitely is.
Okay, that's all I was asking.
He definitely is.
That's not a defensive player though for the Jaguars.
There's a safety I'm forgetting about right now.
Yeah, some people's kind of hard to do this on the spot.
Oh man, I'm forgetting.
Yeah, some people
There's some people. There's some linebackers there too.
Some linebackers there.
No, they had this linebacker that bro. I remember he came from Florida State. I want to say his name was Tevin Smith, Tevin Farmer, Tevin. I forgot his damn last name. But bro, he just quit football.
Yeah.
He was a young dude too.
Yeah,
He just quit football, bro. He could have been a great. I was so mad. He just quit football and indefinitely. They just told him y'all come back 1 year, and he never. He just quit and never came back.
F y'all. With the Titans, I'm going Eddie George and Javon Curse.
Yeah. Next.
Okay. All right, here we go. NFC East Eagles.
Hold on, real quick. Let's go back. Where you have ranked amongst Derrick Henry and Eddie George?
Eddie George.
By a mile?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
No. Different era, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, NFC East Eagles. I'm going to go Donovan.
Yeah, I was going That was good. Boy, hey, y'all know my boy, he is a big damn truther, bro. He is a big damn
I
truther.
did him dirty,
Actually,
bro.
and I kind of want to go back to the Titans real quick, if I could. McNair, I'm throwing McNair in there.
Yeah. Eddie was just
Aaron McNair, bro.
everybody was like that. Eagle Donovan, defense. I don't know. Y'all got a lot of people.
Stop, man. Stop.
Brian Dawkins.
You know it. Right?
I mean, what about Jeremiah Trotter?
Brian Dawkins.
What about Hank Basket?
What about Kevin Curtis? What about what's your boy Riley? What's his name? Riley Cooper.
Yeah, Freddie Mitchell.
Hey, 426. They know it.
Commanders. I'm gonna say who I think about when I think of like the Commanders. I'm gonna say Clinton Portis.
Got to. You already know. Defense. You already know.
Green.
Woo! It's a dog. I'm going Sean Taylor though. Got
Okay.
to.
Cowboys. What we talking about? Recent history? What's
I was about to
Cowboys?
say, yeah. Who the hell we talking about?
I mean, Dak is up there.
Stop, man. In our time, go ahead and say Troy Aikman. Come on.
Troy Aikman. Who said Troy Aikman? I said Emmitt Smith or
Oh, okay.
or Michael Irvin before I say Troy. Or
What I
Larry
did,
Allen
what
really
I
need to be
said.
talked about.
Low key.
And Dion.
I was about to say, what about Dez? You ain't got Dez nowhere close?
No. Probably out of all the 88s, CD is past him.
God damn. Hey, what about Miles Austin?
Yeah, keep going, bro. Next team.
And I got DeMarcus Ware on defense.
Marcus Ware is not bad. I had Dion. On the Giants, gotta go Eli.
Says who?
Oh, offense?
Who says I gotta go Eli?
Who you going with?
What? Odell.
It wasn't, come on, of all time great.
Odell, bro.
You got it. LT on defense.
That was before our time, bro.
All right.
Pick somebody else.
They've been trash though. Michael Strahan.
I'm about to say, come on, yeah, at least give me straight hand.
Yeah, Strahan. Or Justin Tuck. Or OC.
OC. Them, was it that balling year?
Chris
They was
Canty
doing the
was in there
balling
too.
dance? Yeah. Oh man, stop playing around. Jason Sehorn. Next topic. Come on, next team. Come on. Stop playing with him.
What more was St. Louis though?
Which
is next? The LA Rams. The Rams. Steven Jackson on offense.
LA. Of course we count LA. Oh, stop playing with Todd Gurley, bro.
Over Steven Jackson?
Yes.
Over Steven Jackson.
Yes. I don't care how many times you say it. Oh, and I'm tripping. Torrey Holt, stop playing with me. Marshall Falk, stop playing with me. Marshall Falk.
Well, we going back there. I might well say Eric Dickerson.
In our era, Marshall Falk, go.
Steven Jackson still.
Isaac Bruce.
Still Steven.
Kurt Warner.
I'll say Matthew Stafford there.
Marshall Falk.
We think this girl. I say Steven Jackson. Who you got on defense?
On defense.
Yeah, Aaron Donald.
Yeah, bam. There you go. Let's keep going.
Seahawks. Offensively. Marshawn. Sean Alexander wasn't no bitch neither.
On God. Yeah. On God, he wasn't. I think he was like a rushing leader once, though.
Yeah.
I like
defense.
I like Marshawn.
Who you going with on defense? I think Earl.
Cam Chancellor.
Earl made it go though.
Anthony.
Cam couldn't cover.
Who?
Says a lot of people.
Stop, bro. Stop. Because you think just because Cam was smack shit that he couldn't cover.
He wasn't
like,
covering.
bro, he was playing Buzz 3. Like, what you think is important in the cover 3? Now you about to really start making me talking football. What's important in the cover 3, Ed? Which safety is more important than cover 3?
Hey, bro, you got it, bro. I ain't want to. Now you want to get hyped. We talking corner. I'm over here saying the quarterback take it. Like, man,
And we both fake because we probably should have said Russell.
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Oh, stop playing offense.
Jake the
Larry
Snake Plumber.
Larry Legend. Larry Fitz.
My Jake Plumber?
And stop pissing me off, bro.
Jake Plumber was a dog by himself. By his lonely.
I probably should say Anquan on the low.
Nah,
Go-
we're gonna put Larry. Nah,
I'm going Larry
you go
Legend.
receiver, you go Larry.
I'm going Larry Legend.
I'm going Jake the Snake.
Go ahead and defense. Go ahead and say something on defense. Chandler Jones.
Over Patrick?
Ooh, I'm tripping. Good catch. Good catch. Yeah, stop playing.
Niners. Jerry Rice. Defense is my man that's linebacker right now. Can't think of his name.
Oh, then you tripping. Patrick Willis is the one picking on
He-
defense.
Patrick was my dog, but is he a better linebacker than you? But who there right
Yes.
now?
Oh, you talking about Fred Warner?
Yeah, he better than Fred.
Yes.
Patrick's better than Fred.
Yes.
All around linebacker.
Yes. I know what you're asking. You talking about some pass coverage shit. Ain't nobody catching no football around Patrick Willis. Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody catching no football around Patrick Willis.
So you saying that Patrick Willis
Can
is better
carry,
than
carry CD up the damn seam? No, he can't. Is that what you wanted to say?
Yes.
No, but is Patrick Willis running around smacking shit for the whole game? Yes. Stop playing with me, bro. And Garrison Hurst on offense.
Yo, I'm done, yo. I'm done. Okay, the Lions. The Vikings.
Which one we doing? Lions or Vikings?
I skipped the Lions. Them niggas been trash for a long time.
Yo,
bro.
pick somebody,
Yo,
bro.
them niggas been trash.
Pick
Yo,
somebody,
The
bro.
Lions went over.
Pick somebody.
Dan Orlowski.
Calvin Johnson.
Who defensive person? The Vikings.
Dre Bly. Dre Bly. I got you. Go ahead. We go to the Vikings.
Dre Bly was all right. It was bad though. It was a lot of bad years. With them niggas,
And
bro.
we got it. They were bad.
Them niggas was ass. Like Detroit niggas trying to act like they been here.
Right.
before.
Yeah. I
Like,
hate that.
Them niggas act like, oh yeah, we been here before. Since when?
Right.
Yeah.
Probably should have said Barry on the low.
I did say Bear.
You did? Okay,
Yeah, I
cool.
said
They
Barry
recovered.
next question.
They recovered.
All right, Vikings. Randy. Oh, but you could say Chris Carter too.
Robert Smith. Dante Culpepper.
Some real ones. I'm gonna go Randy
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go John Randall.
All right.
All right, bet. Packers. Aaron has to go up there because I damn sure ain't putting Brett Favre on there. So
Oh man, don't make me do this.
you want to put Brett Favre up there?
No.
Oh,
I'm about to put a Mon Green up there.
I was just thinking that.
I'm about to put a Mon Green up there.
He was a dog. Charles Woodson for defense though. He changed the whole defense. He changed that whole team.
I used Charles already for the Raiders.
I did too, but I said Charles. You got them Green Bay Chargers he changed that team. They won a championship.
Speaking about winning a championship with him, what's my boy Preacher that came from the Eagles?
Reggie White.
Reggie White.
The Bears.
Oh yeah, I know who you picking. If I know you as well as I think I know you, I know who you picking for defense at least.
Who am I picking for defense?
I'm gonna give you a chance.
I can't think.
I'll pick somebody else. And this is who I think you should pick will be my first pick, but I'm gonna pick somebody else.
I'm gonna say offense Devin Hester.
I was about to say that I don't know if you want to classify him as offense, but
Yeah,
he's definitely
he
an
was
all-time Bear though.
Yeah, all the time. I'm saying offensively Devin Hester because the rest of the offense kind of suck.
Yeah.
Who am I picking for defense?
I told you I'm gonna pick somebody else, but
Go
this
ahead.
ain't my true number one though.
Oh,
My 1B is Peanut Tillman. Forced fumble God. Forced
who do you think I
fumble.
was gonna pick?
Just come up with somebody.
I can't think of
You can't think of nobody right now?
defense.
Lance Briggs.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Brian Urlacher and Lance Briggs. Both of them.
Smack shit.
You ain't never seen a game before. Boy, it had me hurting on that Monday night game. They was smacking
Just smacking shit.
Crazy. Bucks. Gotta put Mike up there, right? There ain't been that many great Bucks like that.
Mike Evans?
Yeah, Mike is up there.
Yeah, no question.
Defense side, you got Warren Sapp.
Oh,
You
man.
got Simeon Rice.
Yeah.
You got
Derrick
John
Brooks.
Lynch, Derrick Brooks.
Rondé Barber.
Yeah. We didn't even say Tiki for the Giants.
Because he's not. He's not. Because he's not. I did think about Tiki, and then I didn't.
Falcons.
I know who I'm picking for the Bucks, though.
Who you pick? Oh, go ahead.
Or I'm cool with everybody.
I'm going Warwick Dunn.
But that's what I was about to pick, too. That's what I was about to pick.
Warwick Dunn.
Warwick Dunn. Yeah. Go crazy.
Falcons, I'm going. Oh, let's see. When you think of Falcons, think of Vic. It's hard to put Vic up there. Jamal Anderson was a dog.
I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying?
You
can go
Jamal
Dirty,
Anderson
you can go
was
Roddy
a
White,
dog.
you can go Julio, you can go
Julio probably be for art. Julio's probably up there.
You can go Michael Turner if you're a real one, if you're a real Falcons fan.
But they had so many good running backs. That thing is, they always had a running back in the cut.
Yeah.
The Falcons always had a running back in the cut.
And there's somebody I'm missing that played in that gap, like a gap.
Defense. Who has the Falcons had that really was dominant on defense like that? Go ahead.
I don't know.
Okay, then never mind then.
You gotta
Yeah.
pick somebody. Give him somebody.
I only person out of my head is Vic Beasley. He was ass.
He was bad. He is bad. Shit, we gotta give him somebody in. We gotta give him somebody.
I'm gonna go AJ. Nah, that's too young. I don't got nobody on defense for the Falcons. Yo, help us out in the comments, man. Comment right here, bro. Because I'm really drawing a blank. Panthers.
Don't fuck with me. I gotta come up with somebody with the Falcons.
Panthers. Cam and Luke. I can go
You
Steve.
ain't about to say you ain't going Julius Peppers? Oh wow, you fake. You and college dorm this guy in college.
Yeah, I lost my
You
mind.
go, nah, you changed, boy. Don't never get no
Julius
niggas.
Peppers was a dog.
Don't get no
I met
niggas no
them
money, boy.
I take it back as a Panthers fan. Got my man Musa Muhammad.
Moose.
Man.
Jake De La Homie.
But now I go Cam. Luke, brother. Even though it was a short career, them talk about 2-time defensive player of the year.
I'm talking about a Hall of Famer in Julius Peppers.
Hall of Famer in the Luke.
Lock me in at Julius Peppers.
Luke not gonna be a Hall of Famer?
Luke gonna be a Hall of Famer.
First ballot?
No, he just missed it. No.
He missed?
This
Oh,
is
he's
his
next
first-
year's.
Is he next year's?
I think he's next year's. If he didn't get in this year on the first ballot, what the fuck were y'all thinking?
Yeah, and then give me Steve Smith.
I respect that. Saints. Ricky.
Ricky's more Miami to me. But New Orleans days was nice too.
Drew Brees is up there.
Give me Breeze. Give me
Yo, do not say that man's name, bro. Because he is in jail. Like, I know. All right, yeah, it's all in this pod. It's all in this pod. It's all in this pod. I know you weren't about to say that, man. That man was a nut, bro. That man was disgusting. Pick somebody else, bro.
No, man. Jonathan Vilma. I don't
I'm
know.
on Cam Jordan, bro.
That was really about to Hey, man, I can do better than that. Was it Roman?
No, I can't believe you about to say that man's name.
Oh man.
I know he in jail.
Oh, no,
I think he's still facing charges of other
yeah,
state.
he's still picking up charges. It was a nut kid.
It was a serial boy. That was crazy.
Man,
It's time to go.
yeah.
Hey yo,
I gotta come up with somebody for the Falcons, bro.
it is not nobody like the Falcons. Like some of these teams been bad for a long time. Let's say all-time Falcon greats.
Yeah, thank you. Nah, we can't let them go like that, bro.
Deion played for them Falcons. They don't even have one. They got John Abraham. They got kickers. Robert Alford.
Oh, this is bad, bro.
It is bad. The Falcons been ass. Desmond Trufant.
There you go, bam. I'm settling for Desmond Trufant. Boom.
That's a bad settle.
I'm
That's a
settling
bad.
for Desmond
Ray
Trufant.
Buchanan.
I don't even remember him too much.
See, like I said, Eric Dickerson played for the Falcons. See, they was throwing niggas on the Falcons at the end of their career. D'Angelo
Williams?
D'Angelo Hall.
D'Angelo Hall. Oh, I'm about to say D'Angelo Williams for the Panthers. But D'Angelo Hall, yeah. Lock him in.
Yeah.
D'Angelo Hall, lock him in. B-Tech.
Hey man, every Monday 5 p.m. Catch us right here on YouTube.
If you ever find yourself in New Orleans, hide your kids and hide your wife. Because there's a man by the name.
You do not say it. Every Monday 5 p.m. right here on YouTube. Or anywhere you get your podcast at. My name
Jimmy
is
Walker, the late night stalker.
My name's Anthony. Like, follow, share, subscribe to the channel. It's my man Anthony, my man Kenny. This is your premier spot to catch sports with the average guys. Until next time, man. Holla.